In Beijing, a top-down approach to building a stronger People's Liberation Army. The latest military shakeup puts more units under the umbrella of the Central Military Commission. Chinese President Xi Jinping is also chairman of the Central Commission, and he is calling for better combat capability and new weapon systems. Joining me to talk about this is Teng Jianqun. He's the director for the Center of Arms Control at the China Institute of International Studies. Thanks so much for joining us. Why the restructuring, do you think?
I think this is a very important step while we are facing new challenges. For example, the new technology development, the wide use of information technology has completely changed the feature of warfare, and also the conventional and the non-conventional threats are there. For example, the disaster relief and also the territorial dispute. I'm sure these are, all require the efficient military power.
And how will the restructuring strengthen the military in your view?
At least two levels. I think the first is the commanding level. I'm sure everyone knows that according to the new plan, this time the Chinese central government actually reorganized the organs in the military from the CMC to relevant department and committee. I think this is very important for the future to centralize the military as compared with the previous ones. And the second, I think, at the operational level, China is going to establish a theater command. It's a very small group of officers, but I think it's very efficient in future operation and war.
What about regionally and the world? Broaden it out even further. Is it likely this move might heighten tensions or create some concerns? I mean, we've seen the issues with the Diaoyu Islands and the South China Sea. And of course, now we've got this situation, the DPRK, the ROK. How do you see it playing out in the region?
Of course, we are facing a series of challenges, including territorial dispute, maritime dispute, and even the proliferation of nuclear weapon systems. I think this is actually a new reality for all the countries in this region to have serious consideration of the challenges. I think in recent years, we have witnessed some adjustment of our defense policy and also the operation orientation. For example, China sent several rounds of its task force to Aden Bay to give the escort for the commercial tanks and other commercial ships at that area. And also, China sent a lot of peacekeepers to Africa, to the Middle East, and other regions. Not only the PRA officers, but also the armed police. This time participated in the peacekeeping mission. All are assignment from the United Nations. So we are now facing. The PRA now facing the new assignment, both at home and abroad. So we should, I think the PRA should be very prepared for any, challenge in the future.
And Beijing's three priorities by 2020, restructuring military command regions, establishing joint command of its land, naval, and air forces, and strengthening its missile, space, and cyber capabilities. As you look at those three, is there one that's paramount, do you think, or are they all on equal footing?
Yeah, I think all equal fully because, started from 1970s, we have witnessed the so-called revolution in military affairs, RMA. This is a very, fundamental change, a fundamental reality for the people. Even, for example, the wide use of cyber technology has already completely changed the feature of our social life. The Wi-Fi and other technology change the way of exchanges between people. So I think we are entering a new domains, for them, outer space and the cyberspace. How can the military be well prepared in these and dominance. This is not the only job for the PRA, but also for all the countries in the world. How can they deal with the challenge in the new domain? So I think the preparation by the PRA in these areas will give very important significance to the future's security and peace, not only in China but also in the world.
Mr. Tong, thanks so much for your observations. Appreciate it.